That's good. That fits. I'm being chased! Hello there, mortals. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. I have been looking forward to playing this for the last week, but I have been very busy. So, that's over. All the business is over, and I'm ready to get back into this game. I think in the last episode where we left off, we had just found the cleft in twain corpse of Thick Thighs Theo, but I could be... Whoa! Damn it! I can't believe it! Alright, let's take Theo with us. This is a creepy bastard. Where are we going? I think we came from this way, right? Oh, damn, he's heavy. Alright, Leo. Theo, lead the way. We are so slow with Theo. Okay, he did a little bit of a backflip. So, I think we were just kind of stuck in this room, right? We just discovered Thick Thighs Theo. Here is his thick thighs right here. They are a little bit banged up, aren't they? I mean, he's pretty much all skin and bone at this. What is going on? Why? All right, let's take his arm with us in case we get got by any more meat or anything like that. So, it seems as though we are going for a Dark Descent, right? A barred gate was torn down by that creature. Fudge! Fudge! Is he coming? Is he coming up this way? I've already been jump scared twice since this episode started. I don't see him. Oh! I see him! Oh God, where would we hide? Let's open this door fully, just so he can walk in here, and then we'll start Blair Witching in the corner, I suppose. Oh God, he's right behind us! No! He's literally right behind us. Is that him there? Oh my God. Dude, seriously? My girlfriend just came in and decided to start drinking my bedside coffee. What? Do you need something? Okay, future Ynsin, edit that out, please. For the love of God, edit that out. Put a little meme in between there as well. And if you don't, I will know. I will know. You will not be able to live with yourself. It seems as though we have outlasted whatever that thing was that took away our delicious darling Thick Thighs Theo. Now, I don't actually know if we are stuck down here with that thing or if that thing's stuck down here with us, but I suppose we are going to find out pretty shortly, right? It may be in our best interest to kind of duck everywhere. Hey, this wasn't open before, was it? Is this progression? Oh, also, the reason we stabbed ourselves with that needle is because of all of these mushrooms down here. They spread disease. This is just backwards. What? That's the way we came from. Why would I go back down that way? Okay, so there is a blown open set of bars over here. This is the one that I said I could open, right? If I just kind of used my strong, big strong man muscles, just a tiny bit. Now, the real question is this thing still around, or was that just kind of like a temporary spawn just to spook us and introduce us to the character? I'm leaning away from temporary spawn. Where? Show yourself! Theo Ripper! I don't see him. Okay, let's just go this way. And perhaps we will just kind of utilize a little bit of Blair Witching in the corner if he crosses our path. There's a bunch of places to Blair Witch, honestly. We could probably Blair Witch up here with this laudanum that I just found. I didn't know this was here. Nice. Drugs! I got some drugs! Okay, we've got some bars down that way, so we can't go that way. I suspect he's... oh, there he is! What is that? Oh my God, he's like a hooded thing, isn't he? Oh, I know exactly what to do. I saw some rocks. I think we're supposed to maybe throw them and distract him long enough so we can get around him, right? So if we take this rock here and we huck it in this corner, maybe he'll hear it. Maybe. There could also be the possibility that there is, in fact, going to be a chase sequence where we kind of have to... Oh, it worked! Nice! This dope doesn't know what snuck past him right here. What an idiot! What an idiot! Okay, I still can't really think of a good name for him yet, though. How about Dimwit Daryl? That's good. That fits. I'm being chased! No! I know that sound! Oh, piss on this! It opens outwards. Please! Go, go, go! You're slow! You're so slow! Oh my god! Oh my actual god! I better have some nice, relaxing drink. I got a new mug, by the way, in case anybody was annoyed at not being able to see what was in my last receptacle. I've now got this one, which holds brown. There is never any escape. Things like this live with you always. How could he know if Henry would show up on the road or even at his house? Is he that mad? Would he do that? This is in reference to Alexander of Brennenburg, the dog torturer himself, being a bit of a sneaky man, right? He goes around and he kind of sets things up so that we think that he knows things that we don't know, and he's just ended up causing it all. Sure, why not? I forgot to have some brown. That's the best brown I've had this hour. It's actually my third coffee of the day. I probably shouldn't be drinking that much coffee, but that is what it is. What are you gonna do? What's this, diary?
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking.
Me too, my dude.
The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect.
Checks out.
The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Alexander has pretty much gaslit us into oblivion, hasn't he? He's been an absolute heathen to us. There's a lot of blood on this machine right here. Either that or it is iron oxide, aka rust, but I highly doubt that. What is this? Ah, metal sheets. Great. If only this were lethal company. There's some tinderbox here. How's our lantern looking? Pretty empty. And now it's actually not looking much better. Okay, so there's two levers here. I don't know what they do. I don't want to activate them just yet. Although I did notice that that ritual page said 1 of 1 right at the top, so I don't think there's going to be another. That door's already slightly open. That one there is shut. It won't budge. God. I don't like that these do actually open. Okay, so I can't use that giant beam right there to barricade myself in. Let's light one of these, why not? Conserve a little bit of stamina. Whoa! I have stumbled into something huge! Let's go check out that last door just before we commit to that path right there. Now, I did go on howlongtobeat.com and I checked out how long to beat this game, and it promised me 8 hours, but I also went on the internet to see where I'm up to in the game. And it turns out we are now at what is known as Act 4, which is the 4th and final section of the game. Is this actually a thing down here? Because I didn't really see anything of use. What's this? Okay, it's just another piece of metal. That's fine. Okay, well, I guess we will go down. How many descents have we done so far? We've done a bunch of descents. We've done the first descent into the cellar and the storage room. It's not working. Something must be wrong with the machinery. Okay. What about this one? It will also not work. That's fine. We'll go downstairs and we'll fix that. Is this a hole? No, it's not. Yeah, we've had a bunch of descents. We did a bunch of descents in Act 1. The ladder broke during the ascent. It is not possible to climb back down it. Great! That actually fills me with joy. I can't begin to articulate how full of joy I am to not have to run into dimwit Daryl again. I almost forgot his name. That's embarrassing. Oh, there's got to be something along that beam, right? Is there anything up? No. We are pretty deep down, but I wouldn't say we're too down beneath the surface of the Earth. You know, just given that the rocks are only like a couple of meters high above the ceiling. So, looking at here, we can't actually pick up many of these things.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
He is German! I was doing the right accent. How did I know that? How did I know he was German subconsciously? Because I was doing a wee German accent for him every time I voiced what I thought were his voice lines. I'm looking around for a bunch of crap that we can kind of use for survival, possibly, but I'm not really seeing anything of use. Are you? I doubt it. You can probably see less than I can. Ah, 2 tinder boxes. I bet you saw that one. Whoops. Don't understand how those physics work, but... All right, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the butthole, as is the common turn of phrase. All right, let's continue onwards. Let's do it, persevere. Let's light this up. What is this? Laboratorium. Okay. So, what, we need a crowbar or something? Have we got a crowbar? No, it broke, didn't it? Great. Okay, we're gonna have to find a new one then. Maybe this hammer will do. These hammers are... Oh. Why? Why am I like this? I can't take it. I can't remove it from this geometry. Oh, why me? Hey, we could probably actually pry off the boards with this shovel, right? Because a shovel is basically a crowbar with an elongated... Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Like, you can see what I'm getting at, right? This leverage, if we just kind of pull it, or maybe if we just push it. No? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, that's fine. Let's continue on with the game then, I suppose. Can we just move this? No, we can't. We have to move the door instead. So who's in here? Aha! Okay, well, judging by that memory cutscene and also being so close here, I'm probably gonna believe that this is possibly Agrippa. And if it's not, it's definitely one of Alexander of Brandenburg's servants. Hey, there's some oil here. Why? Oh. Why is there oil here? There's blood down here too. Hello? Friendo?
Help me.
Ow!
Pull the switch
What, this one?
next to me,
Is there another one? Possibly?
please.
Sorry, what is your name?
Help me,
How can you speak without a tongue?
please.
Alright, I'll come back to that.
Pull the switch.
I'm not entirely sure what we are doing with this. Is this where this crank goes? This wooden crank? No, it's not. Okay.
Next to me.
I've got a better idea. How about I throw this box at you repeatedly?
Pull the switch.
No, nothing? Are you sure you don't want to take a seat? Ow!
Please.
Okay, fine. Let's explore first before we do the obvious. Yeet! Get all of this away. There we go. Get it all out of the way. So there's a bunch of paths, right? There's this one here, which cannot be opened from here, and this one I would also imagine cannot be opened from here. These are probably the doors connected to the levers upstairs, right? That would be the most obvious thing in the world. Wait, So, if there's more to do, if there's more people down here, is this really Agrippa?
Me.
All right, fine. What is this? What does it do? There.
Thank you. You have my gratitude.
You're welcome.
My name is Agrippa.
Yes!
Who might you be?
I'm Ynsin, baby! Oh, no, I'm Daniel.
The prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an awl. He has one. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but against my own. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken oar and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
So, this was Agrippa. I don't know if you heard the ethereal tone to his voice, but I would kind of correlate this.
I hate to bother you further, but
Oh, yeah?
if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you?
I mean,
I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Reiner, would you please bring it to me?
Sure, why not?
He was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
don't know if we would have missed that. Now, again, ethereal glow to his voice. I think he's communicating with us
Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking
telepathically.
Look around.
Dude!
Maybe the other room.
Dude, do you
There
mind?
are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
I'm trying to establish a lore narrative with him. He's also missing his jaw, so he can't speak to us with his tongue, so I would imagine this is, in fact, telekinesis.
Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years.
Yes!
Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
I was just about to say, that's not his body. He's trapped in that body. So he's got the soul of Agrippa.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Really? Are you just gonna dump lore on me if I just stand here?
Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Reiner. You never heard of Johann Reiner? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him?
No.
Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
What kind of music does he play? Because if he doesn't play the heavier stuff, or maybe some flamenco, I'm probably not too familiar with his work. Is that what you listen to? You listen to Johann Weyer? Is he some kind of composer?
Weyer was my pupil. My pupil.
Ah, so you're a composer.
Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
I don't think so. Take pride in your work, especially if you're a composer. It is actually really hard to read sheet music these days, my dude.
I found a Mithraeum once.
That's nice.
Land which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeum? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
So the orb is a necromancy thing, and I imagine it like gathers souls together and binds it to the artifact so that the souls cannot leave and go into a different plane.
They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated.
Oh yeah, actually.
I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Okay, listen, Agrippa, if we're gonna have a conversation, you need to know.
Weyer was a brave man. and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the Israel faith, he was able to unshackle the horror you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Sometimes, my dude, the most clever thing to say is nothing, especially when somebody else is trying to speak.
Not the way I hoped for. I've done all that I can to escape this prison, but now I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Alright, so there's a temple down here, right? That's what he's saying?
Johann Weyer said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Okay, I'll speak fast. And this religion kind of worshipped these orbs, and then they kind of bound their souls to it so that they could find something beyond human.
I always hoped Weyer would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here, as a hostage, hoping Weyer will reveal himself.
Are you done? There was a religion that worships these orbs, and they bind themselves to the orbs so that they can leave their physical forms and still not have to pass into the great beyond.
You're a good boy, Tyler, and I appreciate your company. But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
Not really, actually. Like, this is probably the most relaxed we've had this session. Easily this session. Easily this episode.
Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Or what? If you are, in fact, like 400 years old, as that Irish guy said.
And I appreciate your company.
Okay, he's looping.
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
I also think that this machine here stops Agrippa from being able to communicate telepathically. That's what I think. That's just what I think. Or... Oh, that was a monster. Daryl? Daryl? Is Daryl here? Ah, great. Okay, let's pull our lantern out just a little bit. So this looks like a torture room, if I had to say so myself. Put that back away. I don't think Daryl is down here with us. I think he's still screwing around in the sewers. Ah, this is relaxing. Isn't this nice? Just a nice relaxing location where we don't have to necessarily worry too much. Nice and relaxing. No, we'll play the game. We'll continue playing the game. I am in the mood for unimaginable horrors that lurk beneath the surface, so I thought I'd throw that further, to be quite honest, but it doesn't seem like that's the case at all. A lot of blood in this one, a lot of hay too. That hay should have probably actually soaked up some of that blood, but doesn't seem like that's the case. All right, I've almost ransacked this bottom floor. There's not really a lot down here, right? A couple of these cells seem to have light sources, but I don't know why. What purpose could they possibly serve? Oh, is this meat? Nice! Meat! Yummy, yummy! We can make some toast as well, right? We'll just hold this above a candle, possibly. What did I do with that bread? How did I do that? That's weird. Okay, we got a protection peach as well, which is absolutely fantastic. We'll keep this with us instead of potentially dying to Dimwit Daryl. Probably the stupidest monster we've encountered so far.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Was that me? Because I know that it is canon that we did get arrested. Also, there's light pouring into this room from beneath, which is quite funny. But I'm not entirely sure how far into the unimaginable horrors we actually went. What, what's wrong with this? Why is this scaring me? Why am I scared by this fart cloud right here? Okay, got another protection peach. We'll take this with us. This place is not actually that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be much worse, but it turns out that's not the case at all. So we'll go into the chancel here. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Creepy and weird. It's hard to tell who's narrating the loading screens, isn't it? Ah, spiderwebs everywhere. I hope there aren't actually spiders in this game. That's a monster. I heard that. Oh, it's not the sewers again, is it? Hello? Daryl? While looking for dimwit Daryl, I was actually just a little bit daunted by the scale of this room. Wowie. What's in here? There's a bit of blood. Maybe Daryl came in this way. It won't budge. Probably for the best, honestly. All right, what is in here? What can we do? Daryl? Oh, he can't be down there, can he?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
All right, confirmed, probably not a myth. Okay, so that way with the big doors is where we came from. Let's try this way. I think this way's gonna be the one. Why do I think that? Because a torch is lit at the end of here. Why would I go down the dark path? What is this, Lethal Company? Or Penumbra? Or literally any other game I've played on this channel? I don't know why, but I'm always like directly attracted to going down the scariest looking path. Maybe it's kind of like to get it right out of the way as soon as possible. Immediately hate that.
Dead?
Can I wear this? Okay, so this kind of, actually this looks Byzantine, possibly even Persian in origin. I'm really just being very loose with my spitballing here. We've got some kind of cave paintings as well. I suspect these are I suspect these are Persian. They don't necessarily look Egyptian. Although, no, it can't be Egyptian. I doubt it's Egyptian, honestly. Otherwise, there'd be like a lot more kind of emblazoning, right, on this set of armor right here. And I imagine that these symbols would probably tell a bit more of a structured tale rather than just being random scrawlings. Let's read this and see what happens. The shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa. All right, this is Alexander of Brandenburg. I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb crackled and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? That was definitely Alexander of Brandenburg. We know that Alexander of Brandenburg definitely has one motivation, and it's some kind of lost love. I don't know necessarily what this entails, or whether this lost love is even human. Like, we straight up don't know. But if I were to kind of pull data from context, I would say that Alexander of Brandenburg lost a wife, possibly too early, possibly even Alexander of Brandenburg is a little too immortal himself, so he maybe even outlived his wife, who died at a ripe age, possibly 90, possibly 110. I don't know what the average lifespan was back in the Persian Empire. Probably a lot less than 110, so I'd say he's probably doing pretty well. But he's probably using the orbs as a necromantic conduit to try and resurrect his loved ones, which is probably actually a very popular motivation for a lot of nasties. Oh, would you look at that? We've got a golden John Bon Jovi statue right here. Wowee. Whoa! We're halfway there! Whoa! Living on a prayer! Take my Bon Jovis! And they'll duplicate, I swear. Whoa! Okay, that's ridiculous. Don't know what this is all about. All right, so we've definitely got another few of these repeating bricks here with repeating patterns. I think that's about all I've got. The time I'm running out. I'm Alexander of Brandenburg's wife, which means that I will have to thank you so much for watching. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and right up here, you're going to find another playlist for something else that I think you'd really enjoy. Of course, just down here is my subscribe button. If you do that snoot, you'd go a long way to helping a small creator out with this channel. And of course, until I make the next episode or series or whatever I do, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!